Hello everybody and welcome back to Top Finance. The millennial generation is at the point now where they're starting to think hard about how to build long-term wealth for themselves. But part of building wealth is learning to discipline your spending habits so that you're always operating in the positive instead of racking up debt. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 rules to live by that will make you rich. Make sure you stay into number 1 so you don't start manifesting the life as a rich individual as soon as possible. Number 10, save. Money. Put the amount you want to save into your budget. To do this, subtract from your net income a set amount that you'll deposit each week or month into an investment account so it can grow. Try to save at least 20% of your after-tax income every year, no matter what. Remember, if you're not in pain from the amount of money you're saving each month, you're not saving enough. The sooner you start saving, the more it will pay off. As much as you're supposed to live the moment, most people get it wrong. They stop caring about tomorrow and live only for the present moment. And if you ever want to get rich, you need to start saving money. Yesterday. If you can save even more, but never stop saving. There are countless examples in the world of celebrities who started making loads of money just to go bankrupt soon after. Don't be one of them. Number 9, surround yourself with people better than you. This is similar to investing, but instead of money, you'd be investing time and energy. Let's face it, you can't know everything and you'll be long gone from Earth before you'll manage to learn everything there is to learn. So make sure you stick around people who teach you or help you with something that you don't have the time or means to do yourself. Go for a smart wife or husband, for a well-informed subordinate, or a realistic business partner. Network. To get ahead, you've got to build as many allies as possible. Being a hard worker isn't enough. You'll have to talk to people, show an interest in them, and get them to like you. Get yourself a mentor too. Everyone can help you in some way. If they don't, if they drag you down, they need to go. You need to keep a distance. Find a mentor that is doing what you want to do and is killing it. If they don't have the bandwidth to meet you, just watch them and see what they do. You can learn from a distance. Number 8, live below your means. Think first, spend later. The richer you become, the more frugal and low-key you should be. Too many young people waste money on things that they don't need, simply to show off to their friends or on social media. Live on less than you earn. Test yourself by cutting your spending as much as you can go over several months. You'll learn exactly how much you really need to be comfortable. You need discipline and you need to save money. But at the same time, you need to rethink your spending. Never spend more than you earn is a rule of thumb. If you're one of those people who live from paycheck to paycheck, you'll need to rethink and optimize your spending. It's okay to buy a new car, but first make sure you really need it and that you can afford it. Some billionaires out there even recommend to only buy something when you have 10 times the amount of money required for it. Also, make sure you get the best price for the deal, and that means to start thinking a little bit before you buy anything. Number 7, be an inventor and consider it as an opportunity to serve. Stop thinking about making a lot of money and start thinking about serving a lot of people. If you think about what people need or things that could improve society, your insights will have more impact. Not only that, you could be the first to produce a trending product in the future. When you start to serve a lot of people, the effect of word of mouth is magnified. Not to mention, you'll have much more helpful feedback to improve what you do. Having the patient or popular invention could be the fast lane ticket to prosper. Just look at Snapchat. It would definitely be challenging, but consider it a way of serving to benefit those who actually need your invention. No business is successful without the support of the public. Rather than squeezing every single dollar out of your customers, show them you're actually working to make them better. Number 6, minimize your taxes. Consult a financial planner to make sure your savings are invested in the right place. Taxes can prevent you realizing wealth over time because they consistently eat away at your income and investment returns. Learning how not to lose too much money, and the biggest minus on most people's incomes are taxes. Take advantage and learn how to minimize taxes and fees. There are all kinds of actions you can take to minimize what the government takes away from you every year. Minimize your tax liability. No matter what your income level, you always need to think about how to minimize your taxes. Avoid losing money as much as possible. It's better to spend some time, even if you don't like it, to understand how something works and pay less money than to pay more by default. It can be your retirement account or a business model, but it always pays off to understand it. Number 5, build discipline. The most important part of building wealth is discipline. Without it, no matter how much money you make, wealth won't accumulate. It's simple and straightforward. You want money? Earn it. Discipline yourself and earn your way to the top. Nobody will come begging to you to give you money for nothing. Another thing that most people associate being rich with is owning huge mansions, driving ostentatious cars, and wearing fancy suits while partying on expensive yachts in the Caribbean. They couldn't be further from the truth. Most rich people are exactly the opposite. They're disciplined individuals who manage to keep their spending low as their incomes grow. You won't see them driving around in a Porsche, wasting their time and going on shopping sprees. You won't see them because they're disciplined enough to not fall prey to that stereotype. They'll just keep working their way to the top. So keep this in mind. Build discipline. The only one preventing you from becoming rich is yourself, so stop finding excuses and start making money. Number 4, invest and make money work for you. Okay, you got discipline and started saving money, you almost never spend more than you earn, and you've got some tips on how to pay less money on taxes. The next step is to make money work for you, and that means investing. Start treating money as a tool because that's what they are. Take advantage of the power of compound interest. That means interest to interest, which further translates to the fact that the interest you'd get after 1 year will increase with each passing year. After 20 or 30 years, that would mean a lot. Start leveraging your money and use less and less effort to produce more. Whether that means investing in a dividend-paying stocks or knowing which penny stock to buy, you will benefit greatly by starting sooner than later. You need your money to grow and earn more money. You need to start building income streams with your money. The goal is that your hard work up front can help you build passive income streams for the future. Number 3, get used to being uncomfortable. If you want to earn more or get ahead in life, you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. World-class thinkers learned early on that becoming a millionaire isn't easy and the need for comfort can be devastating. They learned to be comfortable while operating in a state of ongoing uncertainty. Stepping outside of your comfort zone could mean taking a job you feel unqualified for, learning a new skill, or calling up people for advice. After all, self-made millionaire Bobby Brown and entrepreneur Cole Tamai both started their successful careers by cold calling. Number 2, knowledge is key. Your brain is your greatest asset. A strong education is the most valuable thing you have, so keep expanding your knowledge, even after college. Thanks to the internet, you can now learn almost anything for free. Knowledge is a key aspect of getting rich and building wealth. Before you do anything with your money, you need to first understand what you're doing to understand how the process works. Learn all the details of a business or a financial instrument, or get someone who understands all that to help you make the right decision. On the other hand, you have to be aware that too much information or the wrong information can also lead to losses or failure, so sometimes less can be more on that aspect. Most often than not, the news is a bad source of information and can even cause you to have a wrong emotional reaction, which can further lead to a bad decision. Be wise and use the information the right way and at the right time. Number 1, take it step by step. Finally, remember it's okay to go slow. Building wealth takes time. It's about earning today and leveraging time tomorrow. That's how wealth is made. This is especially true for millennials. Everyone under 30 today wants the next thing, the next job, the next milestone, the next big paycheck. But they haven't even done this thing, learned the job, achieved the current milestone. Even if you landed a $150,000 a year job today, you're not any wealthier. Your first paycheck of this great new salary might be $5,000 take home. That's not wealth, that's a starting point. That's something to build on. During the last decade, everything has been accelerated. You can see it everywhere in society, especially with young people. It's all about the next gadget, the next amazing vacation, the next paycheck, always the next big thing, and never about getting through the grind now. But you have to understand that building wealth takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, so you need to arm yourself with discipline and patience. It's okay to go slow and take it step by step. It's actually recommended. That's why most millionaires are well into their 50s or 60s, and only a tiny minority are under the age of 30. Thanks for watching. Click on one of these 2 videos on your screen and don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell. See you there.